Hi everyone, this is Meg. Thanks for joining me today. We have a really cute card today, and this is from my May card club, and we had a Facebook Live last night, and it looks really, kind of difficult, but it's not really. It goes flat, and you actually can put it in an envelope and then mail it. But what I like about this is you can stand it up and have it displayed like this. So anyway, it's fairly simple. If you make a few of this and you'll master the technique, you will be just fine. Okay, so let me tell you what I used. And here is the bundle. It's called Clubhouse stamp set, and I have my die sets in the case. So anyway, it's really fun stamp set. I was not going to get this, but my oldest has just started playing golf, so I thought, you know what, I think I'll make some cards using this set for him. So that's why I got this set, and I'll definitely keep it because the more I use it, the more I like it. Die cuts are really really cool because this golf ball, like, it's embossed and it's really cool. And then there are a couple labels kind of type of die cuts that you can use it anytime. So anyway, I highly recommend. This is retiring. I am so sad. But anyway, so that's the bundle I used. And I also used this coal. It's called a Majestic Mountain Dies. And this is going to be in the new catalog, so not too worried about it. Here is the 3 die cut that I cut out of the set. So I'll set this aside. And also I colored my golfer with these blends. They're all in light shades, and Smoky, Slate, Ivory, and light Poppy Parade, and Night of Navy. Okay, so I'll just set this aside, and you will need to do some scoring. I've already cut my paper, and the measurements are fairly easy. I'll put them in the description and also on my blog. So but I'll tell you, I hope you don't get the light, just to move my light away. Hopefully it's not too shiny. So you will need 3 pieces of cardstocks. The measurements are really easy, 4x4. And also you'll need coordinating pattern paper, and this is by, let me think, 3 7/8, and it's a quarter, it's a square. And this piece I cut it in half, so it's the same. I'll show you how to cut this paper as well. All right, and then you will need a tiny square piece as well. This goes on the at the edge of this stand. So here's one, and there's another one. Okay, so let me show you how to cut the cardstock. So 4x4 cardstock, you need 3 of those, and I'll show you how to score. So if you have a Stampin' Up paper cutter, you would just want to put this point in the groove, and you just want to line it up in the points right there on the top, and then the bottom one right here. And I'm just going to squat this, go like, going like that, and you want to do that 3 times. So that's my first one, and the second. Here's the last one. Okay, all right. So then I'm going to, well, when I have the paper trimmer, I think I'm just gonna go ahead cut. So I'm gonna go ahead cut this designer paper, and I'm just doing the same thing, but this time I'm going to use my cutting blade, so I'm just gonna go like so. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna put this paper trim away. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to fold, and you want to use your bone folder. So let me find my bone folder. Here's one. Here's the second one. And the third. Okay, why don't I take this one, my sample, and I'm just gonna set it like so. Hope you can see it. Yes. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to adhere these 3 pieces, and I'm going to start with my centerpiece. So this is my centerpiece, so I'm gonna place it like so, and I'm going to take the piece that goes to the left or right, my right. Okay, so and then I'm going to adhere this panel onto the main panel like so. So with this, it's going to be what should I say? It's going to be some areas are not going to be adhered, so I'm going to put my finger right here, and I'm going to move my top piece. So I like to put glue just to that line. Right. And I'm going to this piece. Okay. Right. And then one piece on the left, this one is going to be under the main piece, going like so. So in this case, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put my index finger right there, and then that way I know I don't want to put additional glue past that my finger. So then I'm going to take my main piece and then glue it together. Okay, so and then it will go, it will be like so. That came out really nice. So I have a cheat sheet. So okay, here we go. So this color, I believe Lovely Lipstick, is the main piece, and the one on like a peachy color, that will be my right panel, and the green one is my left. See how I adhered. Okay, and then what we're gonna do next is we're going to adhere the pattern paper. So I'm going to go, I have 3 pieces, so I'm gonna go like that. Okay. All right. There. And in this case, you really don't have to worry about the pattern of your paper, if they match or not, because it's going to be folded in a way that really doesn't matter. See, it doesn't match up, but it's okay. Oh, and then I'll show you how to cut this piece. I'm going to bring my mini trimmer because it's a lot easier. And this is a square piece. You just want to cut it in half. And it's easy if you have mini trimmer like this, and then just cut in half. And then these two will be adhered on the bottom part. Today is kind of interesting day. It's been raining on and off. And my neighbor found a dog. We think he just ran off, but my neighbor tried to find the owner, but he couldn't. So he brought the dog to us because we have a dog kennel, and my neighbor didn't want him to get lost. So we had him for a few hours, and there's a happy ending. He did find the owner, so he went home, but my son wasn't really happy because he wanted to keep the dog. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of a small slit, and I'll show you on this my cheat sheet here. So how to close this card, you can do a couple things. You can put magnetic, not magnet, oh, you can put magnetic, or you can put like a Velcro closure right here. But for my card, I didn't. So I just made a small cut, and this corner will go in the cut, and that's how it gets closed, and it stands up. So to do that, easiest way would be, you just want to grab a pencil, and you want to mark about a 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch from this corner, I'm going to mark 1/2 inch. I'm just eyeballing it. And then 1/2 inch to the opposite corner. So, and I have right here and right here. So I'm gonna take a ruler and then just draw a line so that I can see better, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I think this way you can probably see better. Okay, so for this one you will need this kind of paper trimmer. So, oh, I'm sorry about the noise. So, okay. And I'm just eyeballing it. So the line is right here, and I'm trying to match it up with my groove on the paper trimmer, trying to make it straight. And I am going to take my cutting blade and position so it's right there, right here, and then right here, about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I've done it so many times, so I think I'm okay. So like that. Ah, perfect. Okay, so let me show you. So right here where I cut. Okay. Then let me check to see if that matches up. So fold this like so, and then this goes in like that. Oh, perfect. All right. Okay, so let's decorate the card. So here's my sample, and I have some die cuts already done. Okay. This circle is from the Stitched Shapes, and I believe the biggest circle. And onto the scallop circle die cut. And this will be adhered with dimensionals. Okay, so what you want to know, or you have to keep paying attention here. So I have my pattern here. Show you my sample. See the sides that you don't want adhesive on the back of my this piece, because it's going to be exposed. So that you want to be careful. so I think I'm gonna go like that. Can make up my mind here. You want it up? Okay, so then I'm going to, I hear this tree. The tree will go just up like that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Tombow in the back. There. All right. Okay, next I'll put this golfer. He really has detail stamped images. Look at the lines in his shirt. It's really nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then these die cuts are kind of cute. Right. And I'm just going to glue the golf ball right on that green circle part. And then I have a piece of grass die cut, if I can bring it over here. And this one, if you look at closely, it's got a little bit of embossed image to it. It's pretty cool. And for this one, I like to grab a small mini dimensional here, because I just want it right in there. Okay, so that goes on the bottom of this green thing. Okay. And then I already have a happy birthday stamped. Okay. Try to straighten it up. Like so. Okay, and then I need a couple dimensionals. Okay, this card is almost done. Okay, the last thing, this die cut. All right. So just wanted in the background. So he is just hitting a golf ball to that mark there. Okay, I think that's it. Yep, this is done. I hope you like it. Thank you. Bye-bye.